This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They can't stop him. Open field ahead. Break. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Testing the right side here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Fights off a defender.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. It'll count as a sack by this defense.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on first and second down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
He made it. 3 points on the board. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The Bulldogs used their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaking into the clear. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, he was wide open, and that would have been a huge gain for this offense. What a mistake. Sometimes you can just take your eyes off the football. There is no way to explain him dropping that ball. He's normally such a better player than that. Tell you what, you got to put that one behind you, because that one could be in the back of his mind the entire game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
I mean, 60-plus is pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they even trotted him out here to attempt this field goal. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? I didn't.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. He's looking to scramble. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Crucial third down play coming up. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He'll hand it off. Sees an opening. Will not be brought down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, you knew this was coming. Fourth and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. A short completion of the tight end. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete.
defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And the offense will call time here. Must not have liked the look for this 4th and 1. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. And the Canes pick up enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
They bring him down after a short gain there. The Hurricanes will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Enough for a first down at the 37. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Backed up after the intentional grounding, second down and very long. He's got some space, look out. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back. I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking for a receiver. And the pressure's on. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Hand off to the right side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And he fields it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Offense makes his way on the field, ready to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. It's Pringle. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
But Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Keeping it on the ground here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Dogs will crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th. It's Georgia on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out. It is crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. On the run, it's Frazier. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense going with the hurry up. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Oh, no, keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of a play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now here he goes. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down out at the 46.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play puts them behind the chains, now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Wiley. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
They're executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, he throws it back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joe, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, this will raise a few eyebrows. Still throwing the ball with this lead, no time remaining, and sticking it in the end zone. Interesting.
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today.